Okay, I would like to call the special meeting of the Economic Development Advisory Board for Tuesday, September 23rd, 2014 to order. May we have a roll call?
Carol Killian, Larry McDermott, Ruth Traeger,
Here.
Tim Davis,
Here.
Bishop Derek Triplett,
Here.
Thomas Blond,
Here.
Bill Ellinger. Present. We have a quorum.
Thank you. Has everybody read the minutes of September 17th? I would like to entertain a motion for approval.
Second.
Been moved and seconded to approve the minutes of September 17th. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All against? Motion carried. Thank you. Our next item is the ad valorem tax exemption application from Massey General Contractor. Mr. Massey, did you want to address the board?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. Good morning. My name is Leo Massey with Massey General Contractors. I want to introduce our company by saying that we're actually an old company. We've been doing this business for about 33 years. We're also a family business, and I'm involved. My brother's involved. 2 sisters are involved, and parents are still active in the business. So we're a local family business, a true family business. And with what we're requesting here today is basically to expand our business. We've got over 150 employees. I think around 175 employees, what we carry right now. We generally work in the area. We're working up as north as Jacksonville, over to Orlando, south to Brevard County. So we cover that whole area. And what we're needing to do now is manufacture our own asphalt. We're seeing a need for it in the expansion of our business and for our use and for, resale or what have you. So that's what we're proposing today. The property that we've looking at is it's the old CEMEX plant. It's off of, I believe it's between 3rd Avenue and 2nd Avenue. It's in Daytona Beach. And it's also in Holly Hill. Actually, the property, good morning. The property gets cut in half.
This is the last page.
You can see the exhibit. Basically, the middle of the property is this half's in Holly Hill, and this half is in Daytona Beach. And what we've done here is we've done the improvements in the manufacturing process in Daytona Beach, so that the asphalt will be made in Daytona Beach.
Where will the entrance be?
The entrance will be, right now there's existing entrances on 3rd. There is a possibility on 2nd Avenue when we do our site plan to look at possibly making another entrance there. It would not hurt to have another entrance on 2nd, but we'll look at it when we start working on the site, the site plan, the final site plan. Right now we've got a preliminary plan of what we intend to do. So we just utilize what was there and make it easier for now.
Mr. Chair, I want to point out a couple of things on the application. Since last time we had them, they had strewn it out over 3 years. The incentive is over 4 years, so I asked them to edit their application to reflect 4 years. And you'll see instead of 60 jobs, there are 100 jobs. Instead of the previous amount for annual cumulative new payroll, there are new amounts at that point at those in Section 5.
Well, this is a unique piece of property in that it both resides in the city of Holly Hill and city of Daytona Beach. Has the city of Holly Hill extended any incentives on their part?
They have not.
All of the improvements are happening in Daytona Beach.
Well, I understand, but I had to ask that question because it's half and half. Part of it's in the city of Holly Hill and part of it in Daytona Beach.
I don't even know if they have a program.
Yeah, they do have programs and incentive programs in City of Holly Hill. They reach generally no farther than the railroad line. But they will occasionally come, if it's a property that borders the railroad, they will inure to that. In other words, kind of from there into US 1, so that's kind of a narrow strip up from Mason Avenue north to I think Plumage. Yeah, so. Okay, any other questions to Mr. Maskey here? Well, okay. We have a motion for approval. Is there a second?
Second.
Okay. Any other questions? Nothing? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We're done.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
We're good.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
You want to, you want to just run through the rest of the agenda?
Sure.
Any,
Sure.
any old business?
Do we have old business?
As far as I know.
Do we have any old
Yeah.
You're the one to be the keeper of the old business.
Well, here's where we had an item on the previous agenda. It was to talk about the Economic Development Trends program. And
How about January?
that's correct. And I wanted to give a report back to this board regarding my conversation with Percy Williamson. We had thought about having it at YSG. He didn't think that was a great idea. They don't have any food service there. There's no refrigeration. They don't have tables and chairs, that kind of thing. So if we did it there, it would be a pretty good cost to bring all that stuff in. So he didn't think it was a great idea, but he didn't knock it off the board.
Okay, so we have a 20,000 square foot facility and there's not a chair?
It's a gymnasium.
It's not set up for public meetings at all?
Not at this point. That's my conversation with Mr. Williamson.
Does the city have chairs?
They do.
Did the city move chairs over there?
So you'd like to explore this more?
It's a unique facility. I haven't been in it. How many people have been in it? Okay, I haven't been in it. I'm sure a lot of business people haven't been in it. I'm sure there's going to become time when people may ask business people to sponsor something that's going to be a part of that or whatever. It would, she was a great mayor. I don't see anything wrong with trying to put it in a city facility like that. Everything takes a little work. It's either that or we're going to have to rent out LPGA or some type of facility like that. And I'm not talking about having a major breakfast. We could actually do a continental breakfast, coffee serving, and, I don't know.
Let me explore it a little more with Mr. Williamson, and maybe I'll have him meet with us.
The rest of the board speak up. I don't want to be the only person here speaking about it, but I'm strong for it in the fact that it's centrally located, it's got good parking, it's a brand new facility, somewhere people haven't been before. It would bring out, I think, your commissioners would attend. I think it would bring out press.
How large a capacity do we need?
I think it holds at least as much as LPGA. It's a gymnasium.
Okay, so there would be ample room.
Yes. I'm a little concerned that persons would find it. The crowd that comes to Eggs and Issues is a little, I'm not sure they're familiar with it, but I guess we could give them directions and what have you. So let me explore this a little bit further with Mr. Williamson, and I'll bring something back to you.
Well, it might bring them to, one of the things that I think that has been a real major stumbling block in the economic development of this area, and tell me if I'm wrong, has been the difference between Midtown and how Midtown reacts to a lot of economic development outside of its scope and economic development inside of its scope. And that there are sites for economic development within Midtown. There are people who sorely need jobs in Midtown. I mean, I just thought it would be a good way to bring that to people who normally probably would never, ever come to Midtown. A lot of those people are coming from Ormond Beach, Port Orange, different other areas, and maybe not understand Daytona Beach, and part of Daytona Beach that certainly the visitor doesn't see is there on the beach side. But tell me if I'm wrong.
I would add one last comment. That is that at the Midtown Cultural Center, it does have tables and chairs, and it does have, I don't think it has a kitchen, but I think it has some facilities there, refrigeration.
Vine Avenue, Vine Street.
Yeah, George Ingram, and it used to be Cypress Street, right on the corner.
Oh, okay.
And there have been several events held there.
Okay.
So it's just a logistical issue with
Okay. Well, why don't you and I
YSG.
go take a look at that sometime, maybe this week or next week. Go take a look at that, and you and I compare and contrast the two facilities. Okay? That might be a one way to do that. Any old business, new business? Okay. If there's nothing else, any public comment? Do I hear move for adjournment?
Move to adjourn.
Okay.